My name is Jeremiah Seidu, the program coordinator for Jack Sally. I think that I am excited that we are in a bit and what we want to do, localizing the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals. This activity that we just did, we link it to SDG 1, SDG 4, and SDG 16. SDG 1 talks about eradicating poverty completely. And we saw in the morning our VSLA women shared out 22,000 Ghana cedis. SDG 4 is talking about equity and equal rights for everybody. And I think that that is what the students also said about. And I think 16 also is also talking about education. And the whole program is based on education, how the parents are able to work and they are not supporting education. Parents themselves have just confirmed and confessed that they wish and they will now go back and send their kids to school to be better than them. If they even send their children to school, they'll be better farmers than they are now.
We are here because our parents put us to school and help us to go through school well. So at least from seeing what is going on, I think that we should all be encouraged to take the education of our children seriously, especially the girls. It is important that the children are fed well. It is important that they are clothed well to go to school. It is important that they go to school and stay in school and study. But you can do all of this. If the house there is no peace, the child will have no peace to study. So it's important that we also ensure that the homes that these children are, there is peace. The way we live with one another as adults, husbands and wives in the family. The way we as parents live with our children in the home. What are we teaching the children?
My name is Millicent from the University of Development Studies, Faculty of Education. Nasoyir is a nice place to be. They are very harmonious and it's a very cool place. Actually, I came to this community because of the VSLA groups. But when I came into the community, I realized a problem in the education. I realized that some people weren't going to school, and some it was the fault of the parents, and then some too it was the fault of the students. So because of this, I made it in the form of a drama to use it to sensitize the community, so that they will know that it is good to educate your child, and then the children themselves will know the importance of education. Because as at now, there are some students, when you ask them, why are you going to school? They can't give you any better reason. But from today's drama, they'll be able to know that, oh, if I should go to school, this is what I can become.
We have a brave drama to show, and it's about 3 parents. 2 of them did not care about their children's education. The other parents invested much into their child's education. Now, let's look at what will happen to these parents and their children. Thank you. Good morning, Dad and Mom.
Good morning. How are you?
I am ready to go to school.
You are mad. You want to do what?
I am ready to go to school.
If I hear the word school, I will slap you. Let's go to farm and bench Chaco.
Oh, please, Father, I will go to
Don't let me.
I am begging. And you are not ready to go to farm. Please, Mother. Please, I should give you what? I should give you gold or what?
Alex,
Oh, please.
bring down your book. Bring it.
Oh, please, Father, I will go to. Good afternoon, Mom and Dad.
Fine afternoon.
How's your school? It's fine.
How's your school?
It's fine.
Are you fine?
Yes.
Zero, are you sure you are fine?
Yes.
Yeah, come and sit down. Have you given homework?
Yes.
Then let me help you.
Number 1. 13 times 2.
That is 20 times
26. Number 2. 17 times 4.
That is 68.
Number 9. 30 divided by 2.
That's 50.
Number 10. 40 times 2.
That's 80.
Number 11. Yamalachini, Amani Pura, Satan Suteya, Satan Suteya, Satan Suteya, Namibiana Saju.
Hey, I'm going to farm, so make sure that you must cook on time. Do you hear me? Like they won't beat you. Yes, girl. Say proper.
Yeah, thank God my parents have gone to come to play earlier. I will not even go to school. I'm tired of it. What is school? Every day is school. I'm tired. I'll go and join my party before then we chill. I'm tired about
School.
I don't know.
Hey, Kelly, why? Kelly, this is the way you sit here. It's almost sweet, is it bitter or sweet? Kelly, let's go.
Let's go and do party.
Do party, you see? Yes, let's go.
Highly spiritual.
God help me and convince my parents. Why? Every day I want to go to school, but they are not allowing me to go to school. Yes.
What is school?
I just want to educate. One day I will become a lawyer in future.
What is the importance of lawyer?
Please, do you know this thing?
Do you know it?
Oh, the way it's always sweet.
It's almost sweet, more than pizza. You almost smoke this thing, you eat. You go. Cheers.
Oh, it's super. Let's go.
International Shama. Oya mo kakala yo, akọlẹ bó tọmọ sí kọlù, kele mọ akọsí kọ éyàmó, amọ̀nàtọ̀ bó tọmọ àndàkó, kele mọ oyè mbolomọ, òbújò, amọ̀nàtọ̀ bó tọmọ àndàkó, kele mọ oyè mbolomọ, òbújújú oyè gòmà, oyè mọ bí.
Yesterday went to farm. She brought me yam. Yesterday my mother went to farm. She brought me yam. Yes. What are you doing?
I'm learning.
For what?
I want to learn when they will become a medical doctor.
Medical doctor?
Yes.
Tell you are lying.
Me, I'm not
This
lying.
what you are doing, we go and pay checkup. We get money. Tell it. Hey, leave what you are doing.
With you. So if you don't want any problem, you go back.
Please. You don't like what that? Tell it, I said stop what you are doing. What?
I won't stop. Hey, tell you, go. Don't disturb me. Go. Look at this small boy. He wanted to save me. Look at you. Look at the way he's even dressed.
They will come and arrest you.
Ogo. Amen.
Hey, tell him. Hey, look at this.
Is that one?
Yes. You still go.
My son is innocent. What innocent? My son is innocent. It's not true. Shut up. Be careful. It's not true. Silence there. Anything you say can use against you in the lockup. Let's go. Shut up.
Oh, leave my child.
Are you okay? I am your son. My only son. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, the devil.
Hey guys! Why? Let's say to clean it. It's too far, huh? Hey, Mary! You know each other?
Yes, she was my classmate. Oh, you are 3 months pregnant.
Hey! Hey, guys! Ah! Are you pregnant too? Oh, where's that man? Bring a tip tip. Hey! Where's that man? Oh, where is that man? You don't know it.
And looking at this sensitization, I acquired these skills from the University of Development Studies. That was where I was educated on how to organize programs, how to educate the public about development. You know, when we talk about development is not only about building mansions. No, you have to educate the people so that they will know how to develop themselves.
The title of my poem is Number One Teacher. Number one teacher. I am happy that you are my teacher. Enjoy each lesson you teach. As my role model, you inspired me to dream, to work, and to reach. With your kindness you get from my attention. I want to say a teacher, you are my number one. The yellow in the Ghana flag represents the mineral wealth of the country. Ghana is the major producer of gold, bauxite, manganese, and diamond. And also, other mineral commodities produced are natural gas, petroleum, salt, and silver, in case you don't know. Say Odru Afashabra Egudie na kenten ya hifudi siesie wɔn no ma wɔn ho yɛ fɛ. Iyi kyerɛ dɛ Ghana wɔ sika kɔkɔɔ na egudie meda mo ase.
Going to school is not in vain. If you should go to school, at the end of the day, either you become a medical doctor or a lawyer or any great person in future. So that was what I come up with.
The chief, concluded it all. He said if his parents had sent him to school, he would have been a better chief and a better leader than he is now. He thinks that every parent here must make it compulsory to send a child or that to school. And for this to happen, for me, I'm very grateful to the partnership that we have. I'm grateful to our VSLA women. They are the people who are making this thing work. I'm so grateful to the partnership from the Faculty of Development Education also. And I'm so happy that the dean, the head of department, the program coordinator for that program is here.
I think this has been a very great show, and I didn't expect anything less than what we have seen here, because I have been the head of department for the program that this lady who produced the drama is pursuing, and we have tried a lot to give them the kind of education that they will need to be able to take care of themselves and then take care of communities and society, the society that they may find themselves in. So that is the result that we are seeing today. I am very happy that all that we have been trying to do has not gone in vain. And I hope the community has learned a lot. What we need to know about education is that education takes so many people out of poverty. Stocking things like clothing, like building houses, without investing in our children's education will not help them. The kind of houses that we build today, the kind of property that we acquire today might not be useful to our children. Their time is going to be different from our time, and the things that they will need during their time will not be the things that we need today. So let's give them the right education. Let's invest in their education so that in future, whatever times they inherit, they will be able to live and live well in those times.
Quite a number of the students are also here, and for me that is what partnership is about. They are bringing this, and one teacher said, and I quote, Millicent didn't also just bring teaching and learning to the community, but she has brought style and technique and a difference.
Millicent indeed has been helpful to the school, and not even the school, to the entire community. And as she came, she has been helping us throughout our studies, everything. In fact, even she came with innovative programs like the drama and so many things. Even in class, I can testify that she is a good teacher, although she has not trained to be a teacher. And we will give thanks to the organizers and the program coordinator.
This program is targeted at irresponsible parenthood. A lot of our parents are not just responsible to their children, and that brings a lot of students drop out from the schools. And we are trying to see how we can sensitize the parents on how they can support their children to be in school and actually complete. Some of them, somewhere along the line, they drop out of school due to poor parenthood. So we are urging them to, from what we are doing here, to sensitize them on the need to be responsible on how to actually take care of their children and let them stay in school to become people in future. Our women are really out to make an income to be able to solve their petty issues at home. And what I want to appeal is that most of us got educated through our mothers. And I know a lot of them, I've seen them carrying charcoal, firewood, and other things to able to get this money. And I want to appeal that they should use this money to educate their children. At the end of the role play, they saw the importance of education. Those parents who really accept education actually had their children come out as very good citizens in the community. And those of them who really refuse to take care of their children, saw some of their children becoming armed robbery, thieves, and all kinds of vices that are not good to the community. I think it will actually alert the parents to ensure that they really support their children to have very good education.
That is what I'm happy about, that this partnership between Jack Sally, University for Development Studies, Faculty of Education, and the students. Then the most important partner of ours is our community people, the VSLA members. Then the school, we are very grateful to the school. We are also, grateful to the community people and the school kids. I'm sure that today it's a turn around for this community. Every child in this community will want to be someone who will want to do a number of this. And for us, that is what we are looking at. That is our small way of trying to localize the SDGs. And this particular thing is targeting SDG 1, SDG 4, and SDG 16. That has to do with education, equity, and equal rights, then ending poverty to these complete parts.